Hello and welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 series, Carantania Rises, with Count Kazimir II of Kranj, who is already 34 years old, and his son Kazimir, who is going to be Kazimir III, obviously. And yeah, last time we ended with being Polynesian. We became Polynesian, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there is no county that follows this faith, but this will also not change because I don't think, yeah, we are content. Like, this was a personal decision, right? We don't need anyone to be Polynesian as well. That is not something we need to have. Wherever I go, my courtier Stanka is sure to follow. This is the conclusion, right? The conclusion of this seduction scheme. That look in her eyes, the words on the lips, I know exactly what she is after. Okay. I mean, she is compassionate, which is, like, very nice for us. Like, we have this connection there, I guess. We are brave, but we're also content. Yeah, we can't do this. And we can't do this, obviously. Sure. Why not? Throws of passion. My courtier Stanka approaches me eagerly. A smooth skin is freed of cloth. A wave of sudden, strong desire rushes through me. There is no hesitation, no delay, no time for gentleness. There is only my desire. I keep going past any point of exhaustion or reason. There is nothing but the two of us. When we finally part ways, I can see the memories of pleasure flash before her eyes. A mirror image of mine. Comes our lover. Okay. Interesting. And we can now educate our daughter. She will be a diplomat, I guess. Okay. You have a lover now. She has a daughter with Kos, yes. Okay. Our courtier. Who honestly isn't too bad. Previous lover, not too bad. Coveted literature. My lord, Mesavrican Bishop Haitma, not a very Carantanian name, not gonna lie, approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the influential Regula Pastoralis, but refuses to sell it to me. If you make him see the error of his way, I would be in your debt. I will make sure the book gets to you. Okay, we could... Auspices. Auspices? I honestly don't know. Might be something to go here for. Constructed guild halls. Nice. Okay, they're finally doing something here as well. Yeah, we might save up some more money and then build the hospice. Dear God, go outside. It's late and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar. Just as I start giggling, at some delightfully snide marginalia left by the previous reader, my wife enters the room. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies, reading indoors alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head out of these dusty scrolls or don't come to my bed tonight. He's compassionate, right? We are compassionate. It's what she wants, so we do it for her. Okay, I did not catch... Oh yeah, we can build them now. There we go. Increased military presence as well. Kranj is very prosperous already. Let me look at the... We're still ahead of Florence. We're about the same as... We're the same as Cremona. Valois, Chartres. Kent. We're as good as Kent. Jesus, okay. Old tales. My gate pauses as I descended to the cellar. I fancy I can hear a voice. Yes, there it is. I spy my mother Dorota beside a fire, grandly holding her grandchild Liliana, enraptured with the story. I listen in as well, catching only stray passages. Dorota is recounting some tales from a life well lived, and the stories of times both new and old clearly rings very true with Liliana, whose mouth hangs excitedly agape. Yeah, mind if I join this merry circle? She did not get anything in learning, but we have another daughter, Yitgan. Sure. And she has... Oh, that's Gnosticism, okay. Oh, because she was born... She is a Polish and... Okay. Well. Well, it is what it is. Do you two not want to have a child? I hope you want. Champion of Carantania, Gandolfo Tiepolo. Okay. Kazimir becomes our steward, yes. And his wife becomes our spymaster. Not too bad if they learn how to go about with the realm as early as possible. Where do I have... It's here, right? Knights at Echoleos. Kazimir, yes. Kazimir might as well be the... success of this, yes. Very much so. Alright. I wonder... No, I don't want this. Currently we have... minus 1.92. Okay, that is already a lot, but my steward gives us plus, like, that completely negates everything. Oh, what's this? Arranged betrothal. Between Alena Kranjec and Werner von Habsburg. Will not result in a... no. Simply no. Simply no. Jesus Christ, so much is happening right now. Learn on the job. Stolen cake. I caught these two hiding in the pantry. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my son Pribitz and Ida. Why are you here? What? How? What? Huh? Okay. In a towel. They stole a whole keg of meat and drank most of it. Really? Now look at them, drunk as lords, both of them. They can barely stand, he says angrily. It seems as if my ward has fallen to peer pressure, but at least he and Ida seems to be as thick as thieves. Gregarious, diligent, temperate. You stay away from spirits from now on, you hear me? Yeah, temperate is always good. Temperate is important. Bastard born. There's no longer the slightest doubt in mind. My lover has given birth to a daughter, and we both know that I am her father. Thankfully, Stanka has kept quiet about me, and no one else knows the truth, at least for now. Yeah, I must be careful. I don't want to upset anyone. Least my wife. Obviously. Okay. Privitz actually isn't too bad of a character either. Can we get a city of Mikulov? Okay, not really. Alena is our family. Stanila. Okay, no. Then let's go by age. And maybe... Privislava. Sure. Who is daughter of Stanka and Kosias. Alright. Oh yeah, our leech. Is he still going strong? Yes, he is. He does have 2 daughters, actually. I still don't want to be part of your council, thank you. And yes, Carinthia. Man. Yeah, being part of Carinthia would help us a lot. Helfenstein, okay. Would help us a lot in being able to expand here, but hey. Okay, we got the Pilgrim's Quarters here. That's nice. Another Drowning of Morana. We actually can do that. Barely, but we can. And who is this? Our daughter. She's sick. That's not good. And she's bossy. How about... yeah, how about do this and this? Did that... oh no, there we go. Okay, the finer points of diplomacy. Today my daughter Liliana was taught a lesson in vessel management by Sajan. It was quite a complicated course, necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond Liliana's grasp. Oh, we know that already. Forgiving. Forgiving or trusting? Forgiving. Let's make her forgiving. Sure. Okay. There we go. There we go. No malice and also no extra bonus. Okay. We don't want to actually declare war on Poland. Thank you. We definitely don't want to do that. What is going up here? Bavarian flux. Okay. And King Vladimir's flew. Are you King Vladimir? Yes, you are. The vase, my lord. May I interest you in this fine vase? The merchant says through crooked teeth. Today I'm idly browsing through various luxury wares at the local market and happened upon this man's shop. I am verily before inspecting the item in question. It is a finely made ceramic, no doubt, too simple to be used in a courtroom or feasting hall, but elegant enough to make for a nice decoration in one of my bedrooms. This was crafted by expert Carantanian artisans, the merchant continues, using a variety of proven techniques. Anyone who sees this in your home will surely be impressed with your taste in art. Gaze upon these marvelous scenes of everyday life and humanity depicted on this vase, as if they are about to come to life before your very eyes. No. We're content. We don't need it. We do not need it. The Sea Beast's Maw. I was reading some poetry and came across an interesting line. If the diver worries about the sea beast's maw, he'll never grasp the precious pearl. Interesting saying. The meaning of this poet's words is pretty clear. There can be no success without risk. For the rest of the day, I pondered the line, whether I agree with the argument the poet made. Oh, come on. Really? We have, see, this both traits are blocking us, but I think I'm going with the first one. Historical context though. This event is a rough translation of a quote by the 13th century Persian poet Sadi of Shiraz in his magnum opus Golestan, Rose Garden. In the original, Sadi uses the term Nahang to refer to the sea beast. While it means whale in modern Persian, in Sadi's day it was a more nebulous term that referred to any aquatic monster that drags its prey beneath the surface, such as a crocodile, or in this case sharks. The line reflects the warrior's pearl. The line reflects the warrior's pearl divers of the time had about potential shark attacks. Just like in modern media, despite their rarity in real life, shark attacks were sensationalized in historical sources and folklore. But yeah, only by taking risks can a person attain greater success. Because I don't really understand this, because I'm believing you can't get anything without risk doesn't mean I want to get anything. Like I can still be content, but like if anyone else asks me, okay, can I get this without risk? I'm saying, okay, there is no success without risk. So I don't understand the 9 stress here, but hey, that's just my philosophic view on it, I guess. Why are you fighting? Count Ruprecht in the war against tyranny. Okay. An odd smell. Why is the sniff green? Okay. Waking up in the morning beside my lover Stanka, I sigh and stretch out languidly, only to catch a glimpse of my beloved wrinkling her nose. I open my mouth to inquire further, only to have Stanka recall even further. Listen, Kazimir, my love. She starts quickly, as if the words were tumbling out of her mouth by accident. This is difficult to bring up, but you've not been smelling particularly fresh recently. Dumbfounded, I gave my armpit an inquisitive sniff. Well, perhaps she has a point. Yeah, I need to find a way to fix this. If she thinks I'm smelly, I will try to do something about it. Top notch. I yawn tiredly as Stanka leads me excitedly into a nearby town. She had insisted on traveling out as soon as possible, which in hindsight is somewhat insulting, and we made our way through the small crowds to where a fruit and herb vendor was peddling their wares. Right, Stanka said expectantly. Choose from one of these. They make the initial scent come off fresh and fruity. She rolls her eyes at my nonplussed expression. We're making a perfume, of course. Is this a fig? Some mint? Yeah. Just the cheapest things. We're content. We're doing this for her, not for us. From the heart. After my choice a week ago, I had almost forgotten about Stanka's quest to fabricate me a fragrance. I only remembered when she stopped dead in the street and wheeled around on her heel, dragging me to a spice merchant at the side of the road. These would be perfect, G-Code. Anything here would be perfect for the heart of the perfume. I look over the assembled spices and the incenses, so many of them foreign and exotic to my eye. Is this cardamom? What is this cardamom? Yes. Ratcatchers. The ratcatchers of Kranj have earned a positive reputation in the region for their skill at catching rodents. In fact, their services are even occasionally solicited elsewhere. This, of course, can only be a good thing, given these pesky rodents cause much mischief and harm by ruining our crops and spreading disease. Renowned ratcatchers. Nice. The ratcatchers' service are invaluable. A strong base. Passing a vendor at the edge of a forest selling what appears to be types of wood and their related products, I only manage to have the feeling of rising dread for a second before Stanka's eyes light up and she pulls me over to them. Now these would be exactly fit for our purposes. She indicates some of the rarer woods and their resins piled to the left of the merchant. These would give the smell such a powerful base and make it last for an entire day. Yeah, oak is fine. A new relaxing hobby. Every now and then, when I wander the countryside, I come across some wild songbirds. These little creatures flitter to and fro, and perch on the branches of the trees and on rocks as they sing their delightful songs. I found it strangely It is strangely enjoyable diversion whenever I encounter the creatures, and hearing their singing helps me gain a sense of peace. Yeah. Sure. Why not? One final drop. Despite myself, I've ended up quite enjoying my hunt for perfumery ingredients. It is with some anticipation then that I hear of a vendor in a local town who carries several highly rare and coveted items that might interest me. I look over the wares, a few reeds of dried grass, a white powder, and what looks like some dull, crumbly grey rocks. The merchant looks at me expectantly as Stanka regards the wares. Yeah, the cheapest. Yeah, none of these. We're content. We don't need anything. Alluring aroma. Having supplied the local artisan with all my collected ingredients a few days ago, it is with delight and trepidation that I unwrap the leather binding of the resultant perfume. Inside a small, simple bottle containing a mix of colors, at first purple, but when I hold it up to the light, it turns a light silvery gray. I open the crude stopper and my olfactory senses are caressed by the smell. I call over Stanka excitedly, and the two of us marvel at the fragrance wafting around the room. Yes, I'll take a decant. My love can have the bottle. We don't need it. We are compassionate. She was the main reason why we did this, so she can have it. Yeah, those two still here. We don't have an antiquarian, we don't need one. Okay, what happened here? Solomon of Hungary, why would we do that? Why would you declare war on Solomon of Hungary? For what, even? Countess Sophie's claims on Transcarpathia and Transylvania. Duchy of Transylvania and Duchy of Transcarpathia. What the fudge? But he doesn't... Yeah, he would have 2,583 troops, but he's currently in war, right? In a thing. And even with our allies, we would have 2,711. I mean, it would be kind of fun for our... But she's content as well. No, none of us really wants this. None of us really wants this. Soothing the pain. While I was at the market with Previtz, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. When the man begged for water, Previtz immediately promised to bring it and soon returned from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. Yes, be compassionate. And our son is now the warrior here. Okay. Sappho's true story. Sappho is one of the most famous people from Lesbos. However, since ancient times, she has been a controversial figure. Many know her as an eloquent poet, but others believe she was also a vulgar prostitute who freely slept with men and women. I mean, that's not necessarily a prostitute if you freely sleep with men and women, but hey. Over the years, the learned have proposed different solutions to this discrepancy. Some believe there were actually two famous women named Sappho who were later conflated. One was the famous poet and the other was the immoral courtesan. Yet others feel this is overly complicating matters and believe there was only one Sappho. Instead, she was originally lacking in virtue, but over time bettered herself and became the famous poet. Yeah, must have worked hard. I think we won't be part of this theory. Unconditionally. As I lean over the map in the council chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the door. My daughter Liliana appears in the hallway, walks into the room. She looks at me with an inscrutable look for a moment, then walks over to me, wrapping me in a tight hug. I look at her, a hidden tear in my eye while my hand is stroking her hair in an effort to reciprocate the gesture. You're a good daughter. Don't cry, do not cry. She's the next in line to marry. Also, what about my siblings' children? Waltung, is he came of age? Is there an alliance we can form? City of... okay, no, not really. Then we try to find someone in your age. Ideally a Carantanian. But... yeah. Brunyan. County of... where's that? That county is over there, okay. Paranoid, lazy and temperate. And he's a fighter. Okay. How about Stanislava? Why not? Okay, and my other sister. Oh yeah, Alina. Is there more Carantanians? There is a lot more Carantanians here. Valuk, Grabets. Or Unislav. Callous, deceitful, shy, brave, lustful, compassionate. Yeah. Let's get Unislav in here. But we want more Kranjets. Oh yeah, and that works. Sanctioned loopholes. Don't need to buy those though, right? Those two are fine. Actually, child of my dynasty, Eugenia. Oh, that's my granddaughter. Romana, not really. Matilde, Dobrava, Sophie, Dobromila, Stanislava. Can we now? Is there a successor? Gandolfo. Why is he back again? Okay, sure. Mental break. Wanton desires. No, not again. Not again. And one time is enough, honestly, one time is enough. Oh, she's comely, nice. Not pretty, but comely. She's ill. Oh no, that's good, not good. That is not good. Ah, nice. She survived. That's good. That's good. Okay, 39 years of old. Yeah, I mean, Casimir II's reign is not really marked by a lot of big events. Just temperate, but how does, I mean, temperate and vengeful, it does work together, I guess. But Kazimir III, he here, might be the one to further make, to further expand our territory. because he is vengeful, right? And he still knows, I think, that the Weimar Leibachs are usually like originally were Germanics. So maybe that's the thing here. His motivation here. But the lesson in charity, we will start the next episode with this event because we are already at the time limit. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and all the support, and yeah, I couldn't do this without you, really. So thank you all, and see you next episode.